Between Chapter 10 and Chapter 11, Monday, June 28th, 2021. Thoughts. Even as I heal all the anxiety and sadness I have carried for so long, there are still challenging times that I have to overcome. Healing, unfortunately, is not a straight line of progress. You will make great leaps forward, and then, just as you're thinking you have healed, you'll make some loops backward. I'm not going to lie, it's both a little disappointing and a little disconcerting. For instance, my daughter just graduated from school. The week leading up to that graduation and the last day of school was pretty stressful. My kids were stressed, and I absorbed that stress. My son is having a hard time not feeling crushed about the year of school that he lost. I can't help it. That weighs heavy on my heart. And my daughter's graduation was, to be honest, a pittance of what I felt real closure should entail. So I told her what I have come to learn. The only way to the other side of these times is to go through them. Yeah, okay, that's pretty obvious, right? Or is it? I've wanted to hide from situations many times, and I became amazing at burying the calamitous feelings they would cause. So, this past week was stressful. I allowed the feelings to snowball into that overcrowded thought brain, and I ate more junk food than I was happy with. After graduation, I experienced some spectacular burnout. I joked with my sister that if I was a rich person, I would check myself into the hospital for some treatment. I was actually only partially kidding. I feel like if I had money to burn, I would do that. Seriously. I felt unbelievably tired. My digestion wasn't the best, and I simply felt completely burnt. It's discouraging. I like to be dynamic. I like to work out, and I love the days where I have the energy to work out twice in one day. I like to be disciplined with my eating and try to eat nice meals. I don't like backsliding into a bag of chips. I like to go to sleep at night calm and happy, meditate before I turn my light off, and fall asleep within minutes. I don't like tossing and turning for a while to fall asleep, feeling my neck get tighter and tighter as the clock ticks along and I'm not asleep yet. Is it the bed? Is that why I can't fall asleep? I need a new bed. It's these pillows. These pillows are terrible. They probably put dangerous compression on my nerves. They're bad for my neck. These pillows are bad for my neck, and I should get one of those cervical pillows, but I would want to see one in person. And in-person shopping is still a little hinky right now with all the new rules. No, it's a combination of my pillows and my mattress. Why did I get a foam mattress? I am going to get rid of this mattress and return to a traditional spring mattress with a pillow top. When I get stressed, my muscles tense up. They get particularly cranked in my upper back and my neck. I have also found when I get tense, I now know how to involuntarily keep tensing the muscles at the top of my thigh and my right hip. Before I realized, and on some days if I drop my awareness, I can crank that muscle so hard it starts to make my right foot go pins and needles. Recently, I had become so good at cranking my neck and back muscles that tension advanced to my shoulder muscles. I became so good at cranking my neck, back, and shoulder muscles that when I'd try to sleep at night, in a state of unease, sleeping on my side meant my arm would start to fall asleep. My arm falling asleep would make me feel alarm and despair, and it would make it worse. On and on. So now I know to stop. Stop everything. Bring that nutrition back. Rest. Drop that schedule and find peaceful things to do. Peaceful things and things that make me feel good and happy. I have been putting my zero-gravity chair out on the driveway, at the back, behind our cars, where no passers-by can see, getting my bathing suit on and kicking back in the sun. Seriously. I get my phone and my little wireless speaker, open up a playlist of music from someplace beautiful and tropical, and mentally drift away like I'm on vacation. I have the luxury of doing this, I know, but I think anyone could fit in some time during their day, after work or whenever, to make sure to care for themselves. It's so important. Seriously. The point is, make yourself a priority. What I'm finding now is that, yes, I still have hard days, and I still get stressed, and I still have burnout, but I realize with pride and delight that my recovery times are getting shorter and shorter. Yes, I was extremely tired for a couple of days, so I listened to my body and what it needed, and I feel much, much better today. Tomorrow I'll work out again. Listen to yourself. If your body is telling you that you just want an apple for lunch and that's it, but you normally worry about including protein with every meal, listen to it. Today I had planned to wake up and do an early morning workout. I felt so sleepy though, and I asked myself, what do I truly want? I fell back to sleep for 40 more minutes and skipped the workout. Yes, fitness is important to feel better too, but I'm learning how to be flexible and not feel guilt when I switch up my schedule. I'm also learning to not feel guilt when I want to go outside and loaf in the sun for a bit. That was a hard one because I think my husband is working away and other people are working away. So what the fuck am I doing suntanning in the driveway 1980s style? That's not productive. But if there's any upside to lockdowns, is that I've learned how to be patient, and I've learned how to value time in order to relax. In fact, relaxation time is at least as valuable, if not more, than productive time. And that is how I make it through tough spells. Put relaxation and calm at the top of my priority list. Clean up my eating, skip the workouts for a little bit, but under the acknowledgement that I am going to return to fitness in the near future. Be extremely patient with myself and just try to be that leaf on the waves of the turbulent sea. Bad times will always pass.